ruling, but in that instance where Mr. Stillwell, where the were found in Mr. Stillwell's cell, there were Miss Hilton pulled up the photograph that I asked her to, and there was a shank. Would you pull up
Is the shank inscribed YSL? Then
No,
it doesn't.
no.
I mean, it makes Mr. Stillwell look bad, but it's not intrinsic.
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Yes.
if I may,
Yes.
before you make a decision on the one alleged intrinsic act that was referenced by the state involving the supposed passing of from Mr. Khalif Adams to Mr. Williams, I would ask that the court at least go and take a look at the video that was referenced by the state. I think it's instructive. I also think that well, fortunately for us, paints a different picture than was recited by Madam Prosecutor. I think the events did not occur in the manner that she referenced. I was present. I was sitting right next to Mr. Williams. I think the video will show something being passed to Mr. Williams, not him hiding his hand underneath the table or bringing it out and then giving it to the deputy, or the deputy saying, give it here. It didn't happen that way. And I think that goes into the analysis of exactly what happened.
All right. Why don't you just tell me what you recall or what you think the video shows?
Sure. What I recall and what I know happened, because I was sitting right next to Mr. Williams in the front of the courtroom, is that it was a break. Mr. Adams, who was sitting in the rear part of the courtroom, came up, and as he was going towards that door, goes as though he's going to give Mr. Williams a high five or a dap or something like that, and put something in his hand. There's a deputy who's standing about 2 feet in front of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams looks surprised. Mr. Williams has it in his hand and puts it down on the table immediately. There is no putting hand under the table to try and conceal it. The deputy, who I was within earshot of, did not say, give it here. Mr. Williams looks at it and puts it down on the table, and that's it. Okay. At which point another deputy sees Mr. Adams and either takes him, I don't remember if they took him in the back or brought him back here. Okay. He was searched in the back, as I understand it. I think court recessed after that because of those occurrences, but that's how the incident actually occurred.
Okay. And the video shows what happened. So.
It does.
It does indeed speak for itself.